whatever. Yeah, in 2 years we've heard some amazing stories, and we're starting our third year today. And I brought back some of my favorite storytellers from the first 2 years, and I brought in some new storytellers as well. So I'm really excited, and I think we're just going to get this story rolling. But at the end of the show, for any of you guys who also are green commuters, because a lot of these stories are going to remind you of stories of your own, if you would like to come up here at the end of the show and tell one of your stories in 5 minutes or less, let me know. And you're more than welcome. I'll invite you up here, and some of our featured storytellers, that's how they started out. And they're even featured storytellers that made it here today. They're some of our very best storytellers. So you guys ready for your first storyteller tonight? Yeah. Let's give some bus noise. Come on. The bus is going to leave if he doesn't know you're there. So this guy coming up, he's my favorite person for leading off shows. He's my Ricky Henderson. He's my lead-off hitter. He's been doing my show since the very beginning. He was on my very first show. He might have been my very first storyteller, in fact. And he's been at our shows at the LA Storytelling Festival, Make Music Pasadena Music Festival, Echo Park Rising. He's been to the Santa Monica shows. If you haven't seen him before, you're going to really enjoy him. He's one of the best storytellers in town and one of the best green commuter storytellers in the world. Oh, wow. So give a big bus applause for Buck Ball.
Yay! Yay!
Look at that beard.
Yeah.
That's a real beard.
So obviously I'm a loud asshole. So that goes well with the bus. Let it be known, I fucking hate the bus. Most of my stories that I get up here and tell are me complaining, bitching, and moaning about, oh, wopo pitiful me on the bus. And here's another one. Because this is all the shit that happens to me. It's always like, and I also I tend to put myself in these situations. This water bottle full of vodka is probably not the best way to ride around LA. Or maybe it's, I think it is the best. I mean, the first time I drank hand sanitizer was on the bus. Oh man, yeah. When you get out of jail, there's a lot of stuff that you don't say no to. There's like, it was alcohol. I was trying to get turned. I'd been away. Yeah. But this is a story that happened to me recently. I was on the bus going out to a bar, going to meet some friends, and I look like this because I always look like this. If it's after 6 o'clock, I'm gonna be in a suit, look good, feel good, do good. That's my number one thing. And I like to walk everywhere just because it gets my blood going and also kind of like burns a little bit of alcohol. And so I walk from my house down to Santa Monica, where I'm going to take the 704. You like it when I say the numbers? I remember that. You're a big numbers guy. So I go down and I get on the 704, and I do this cool trick where I never pay for public transportation because I'm a slimy piece of shit. So I just jump on through the back exit, and as soon as I get on, and I look good. I look really good. Like, I'm vain, it says it right there, but I look good. Like, game recognized game, I did. I look sharp. I was real excited. I was like, man, we go out, have a blast, like, get turned, and I get on the bus, and I'm like, yeah, I made it on. And this smell hits me. And it's like a guttural smell. Like, smells like your strongest sense attached to, like, memory and, like, it smelled like baby shit. It smelled like baby shit. It smelled like somebody had set baby shit on fire. It smelled gross. I get on there and I laugh at how bad it smells. Like, that's all I can do at this point. And I go and the bus is pretty full. I'll wait. Thank you. So I get on, and it smells so bad. And I go, because the bus is pretty full, and I walk to the back. The back of the bus is always where the fun shit happens. I'm talking about you can drink, man. There's a party always on the back of the bus. Like, people are smoking back there. There's a card game going on. Fun shit is at the back of those big, like the 704 bus. You get on the back of the 704 bus after 10 p.m., I guarantee you'll see something new. And I get on it, and it smells bad. I mean, it smells bad. Like, I'm sweating at how bad it smells. And, like, then I go and I sit down, and I find a seat next to a window, and I look around, I'm looking for it, and I can't find it. And I'm looking for it hard, and I'm trying to be inconspicuous, obviously. And I turn around, I hear somebody cough. They cough and fart at the same time. And when you do that, we've all been sick before. You can obviously tell that that person was not feeling good. And I turned around because I was laughing. And I turned around to apologize. And I turn around and it's this man, and this man, he looks like a bear. He's like all wrapped up in a blanket on the elongated bench in the way back. And I turn around to apologize, and he does it again. And I laugh in his face. And I go to apologize, and I'm like, sir, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to laugh, that was rude. And, like, he doesn't even acknowledge me, doesn't even know I'm there. And I was like, okay, I got it. And then he does it again, and it's longer this time, and it's like one of the wettest, like, I mean, something happened. It's one of those things you just know. I didn't know for sure, but I knew. Something happened. And it smells so bad right now. I mean, you can see how bad it smells in the back of the bus. And I'm just like trying to power through it, not breathing out of my nose, not breathing out. It's just all breath, all in and out of my mouth. And I can still taste it. Right? I was on that motherfucking bus for 30 minutes with this dude, and he's back there, and he keeps doing it, and I keep laughing. And I keep laughing hard. And every time I laugh, like when you laugh, you kind of reset all your senses, and you take that deep breath back in, and every time it would burn. It smelled so bad. And finally, like, when I got up, I just had to see, like, I had to find it. And as I'm getting up to leave, like, and I mean, everybody's, like, laughing around me. Like, everybody's kind of I mean, it's funny. You hear somebody cough and fart at the same time, and then shit themselves with a cough. It's funny. It sounded funny, at least. I love farts. They're hilarious. Farts are like snowflakes to me. No two are the same, but they're all beautiful. They're hilarious. A fart is the one joke you can hear a million times. And laugh every time. Or me, at least. That joke never gets old. I can make a fart noise on my arm and laugh. That is how much I love farts. And so I'm like cracking up and then inhaling, and then like as soon as I inhale, like a gag, like it smells that bad. I mean, it literally smells like somebody set baby shit on fire. And I get up and I turn around as I'm going to leave, and I was like, does this guy need help? Like, do I need to report, like, you know, this guy doesn't feel well? And I go and I look at him, and he is asleep, and he just starts to snore. And I was like, you know what? If he's asleep, let him rest. I'm not gonna poke a sleeping bear and just shit himself a cough. But man, it smelled so bad, and I got off, like, and I just gagged for like 30 minutes, like breathing. It's like when Shawshank Redemption, like when he gets out of there, he climbs out of all that shit, and he's like, ah! That was me getting off the 704. Like, I was, please, someone put a bourbon in my hand. I had never been so excited to be like just on a shitty street in Echo Park. Oh man, you'd think I got off like a slave ship or something. Oh, it was amazing. It's awful though. That's my bus story. That's the kind of shit that happens to me on the bus. Thank you. Thank y'all for listening to me. I appreciate it. Yeah, fuck ball.